Death battle.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best. Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land.
Yeah.
And every good team needs a good hit and runner.
Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch.
Tracer.
And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress.
Scout.
He's whizzing on boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle.
30
Overwatch.
years from the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight for freedom, and so began a worldwide war.
Fight!
One organization stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch.
I haven't actually played Overwatch yet. I've played Team Fortress 2, but not Overwatch.
Cyborgs, ninjas, cowboys, and pilots.
Including Lena Oxton, codename Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight
Of course, the youngest pilot.
Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger.
After helping to secure world peace, no big deal, right?
No big deal.
He was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport.
But then everything went horribly wrong. Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time.
How do you accidentally create a
Well.
time machine and put it in a fighter jet?
Well, yeah, how do you do that?
Guys, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials, like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prize pilot would be decommissioned forever.
Until her teammate, good
The monkey
friend,
guy.
gorilla scientist Winston, made a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present.
This chronal accelerator doesn't
Oh,
just
that was
make
that
her
far.
time displacement, it also gives her two different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away.
Moving at the
This
speed of
blink
sound, got
ability is
places
not
to
true
go, gotta
teleportation,
follow
but
my
instead speeds
rainbow.
up time only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction.
What?
She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur.
Got it.
More than that, she can also
Like the
reverse
Flash.
time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15.
Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries dual rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary.
That sounds like Agent Carolina.
Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second.
But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy.
Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way.
Like the sticky
Pretty much
grenades.
Anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky.
Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-and-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition
Smart.
to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin Widowmaker, protected the Doomfist
Fuck.
Gauntlet from theft, and even once avoided a sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target. Rest in peace, Robot Gandhi.
Although Tracer is a slippery opponent on the
Robot
battlefield,
Gandhi.
her chronal accelerator has its limits. If used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistol
Just like Agent Carolina.
sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Plus, she's a pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
Wait, whatever happened to that time-warping fighter jet?
I don't know.
Huh.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
Ah.
In the year 1850, an extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family land and business to his 2 sons. But like brothers are prone to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land right off the bat.
This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war. And that's when things really got out of control.
Each hired gun contributed with their own specialized expertise.
The sniper killed from afar, the engineers slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with
Yeah!
the biggest goddamn gun they've ever seen. What kind of sandwiches were they feeding that guy?
But
Sandwich
every man only
of
relied on his
sandwich.
cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout. Born in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s, the mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7 older brothers.
And all of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
So he started running, and running, and running, until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air.
Huh.
Suddenly, the pathetic
Video game rules.
became the smart-mouth terror of Boston.
Oh, the comics, I've read
Grass
those.
grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother...
I hurt people.
The only thing he was lacking was discipline, which he could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead.
Like Felix, or Locust.
Relying on a lovely shotgun and a baseball bat. Yes, a baseball bat. This guy is
Bang chicka bow wow.
trying to take out a rocket launcher wielding soldier with a pop fly.
Which surprisingly works. Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls, both literally and figuratively.
Bang chicka bow wow.
Open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Well, he's got a pistol for pinpoint accuracy. Scout's favorite tools for killing are definitely shotguns.
Like me, I love
A
shotguns.
confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel, and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun rifle and a revolver, but his most powerful gun is the force of nature. A shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air.
Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary.
Nice.
To make the force of nature even more ridiculous, he can strap a can of energy drink called Bonk Atomic Punch to it.
Really?
Which somehow gives him 5 more mid-air jumps.
That's right. This guy flies with shotguns. But
That's the best shotgun ever.
Just a sip of bunk, Scout becomes totally invincible for 8 seconds. But he can't use any of his guns at that time.
Probably due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake.
What?
An adult male's suggested daily dosage is 25 grams.
Look,
meaning
is that
Bonk
cocaine?
contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar. So much sugar, he can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on top of that, it's radioactive.
You
What?
gotta have one tough body.
What is he? The Vault Dweller?
The onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly due to long-term bonk exposure,
Bonk.
but testing is still out.
Scout can defeat foes as strong as the heavy in close quarters combat. Run 17 miles an hour. for
Gotta
long
run
periods of time,
fast.
And even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I remember that.
serious.
He has a knack for avoiding bullets, missiles, and even tentacles.
The bread.
Bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
But if you want to take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you.
Yeah.
That means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself.
Damn.
So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this
As much as I want Scout to win, I think it's me Tracer.
I'm feeling pretty hungry. If only there was some sort of amazing service that sent a box full of food and
I just really want Scout to win, but honestly I think Tracer, but I really hope Scout.
We're here to connect.
Recipe straight to my door.
There we go. There we go.